out here once again on a nice, lovely day. Do you see it? Look at the skies. Beautiful day. But guess what we have today? The sun is being hidden by those clouds, but you can see those rays just streaming through there. A nice, beautiful sight. Looks like a picture, doesn't it? All right, so we're going to be out here for about 2 hours. Once again, we're going to see what we can get to the boat. So today should be a little bit of a different day. We have some cloud cover. It is kind of cool out here. So, you know, it's hoodie season. It's hoodie season, guys. So make sure you take a look at the links that I put in the description for you guys. And also the links for those hoodies, hats you guys have been asking about. So those are they're up there and they're ready, guys. So it's hoodie season. You see I have mine on. But we're going to be out here chasing some spotted bass today. As you come into the chat, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. Like I said, we'll be out here for about 2 hours. I'll give you guys a quick boat tour in just a second. But we're going to see if we can get some of these spotted bass to cooperate today. So today should be a little bit of a better day than it was yesterday. You guys saw those high winds and everything yesterday. Some people were coming out to the lake, but the winds and the you know, the waves coming over people's boats and everything, they had to call it a day. But we were still out here, able to get out here and have a good time. All right, so we're coming up on some fish now, guys. We're going to see if we can get a few of these fish to the boat. And you know how we do. We'll be playing the guessing game today and having some fun with it. All right, we have Mask Off Fishing checking in. All right, guys, let's get it cracking. Nice long cast right there. I like that. All right, let's see. Let's see if they want to come out and play. So I'm throwing this bone-colored lure today because we have that overcast going on. Get some nice long cast out there. Let's see if we can get some activity going on. All right, there we go. We have a fish coming up to take a look at it. But it says, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. We're going to keep scouting around. Shout out to the money team. We have Big Ivy tuning in right away. Hit me with the one. Let me know everything sounds good, looks good. I see you guys are hitting the like button as you come in, which always helps out the channel. So really, really appreciate that. All right, we have Mask Off Fishing, putting the money bags out there. I guess he wants to do some of that guessing game, see if he can get some cash in his pocket today. Is that what that's about? All right, we have Clint Perry says, got to catch a fish to have a guessing game. That is correct. So we're going to see if we can make that happen today. The conditions are a little bit different. The water temps have definitely dropped. We're sitting at about 69 degrees now. So you guys know lately we have been out here in the 74, 75 degree range, but things have definitely changed. So we're sitting just under 70 degrees now. What's going on, Sandra? Sandra says hello. Uh-oh, shout out to Steve Wimpy. We got the wimp stick in the chat. He says, yo, yo, what's good? What's good, everybody? Yeah, we're about to be out here for about 2 hours, have a little bit of fun for the day. I was able to get out here a little earlier. I saw the nice, cool temps. I saw the overcast. So I saw some things that should be in the makings for a good day out here on the lake. So I had to come out here and check it out. Hang out with my fellow viewers. Hang out with the money team. All right, Clint Perry says, let's see. Okay, I saw that. Thought I may have heard some fish getting ready for some action out there. Just make a wild cast back here to the back where I passed over some fish a minute ago. TJR Fishing says, like 4 from India. All right, we have India back in the chat. We got TJR checking back in. Good to see you. Big Mike says, I'm back. Big Mike says, I'm back. Texas Noop hit me with like number 5. Always a good thing to see those likes moving up. So today we can do things a little different, guys. We can stick and move a little bit better. As you guys see, the waters are a lot more calm today. We have overcast skies, so it's a little cool. So if you guys are in the market for some hats, hoodies, all that good stuff, the link should be right there in the description. So make sure you guys take a look at that. So we're just gonna keep easing around, see if we can pick off some of these fish that are out here roaming looking for bait fish. That's what we're looking for. All right, guys, I see we're at 6 likes. You guys aren't enjoying the show yet. Texas Snoop says, is top water going to work for this AM? That's the plan. You guys know I come out here and I'll live or die by going chasing a top water bite. I'll try to force feed them if I have to. I mean, that's something that I enjoy, you know, a way that I really enjoy catching the fish. And hey, it's not a tournament situation or anything like that, so there's no pressure. There's no pressure. I can get out here and I can do what I want. All right, guys, this might be it right here. This might just be it. Let's see. We got the baseball kid. The baseball kid say, I love fishing. All right, well, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we love fishing too. All right, shout out to Steve Wimpy. Wait a minute. He's getting it ready. He's getting it ready. What does he say? He says $10 to the guessing game winner. They have to guess the exact weight. Oh my goodness. He's tightening it up on you guys now. He said you have to guess the exact weight. It's no over, under, or any of that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. It's getting critical out here now. But you will get $10. So basically the way that works for anybody that is just tuning in, we're going to get the likes up first. So make sure you hit that like button. And once I catch a fish, I'm going to show that fish to you guys. I'm going to hold it up on the measuring board. I'm going to let you guys take some guesses. And we have Steve Wimpy in the chat. He is going to be monitoring those guesses. And whoever guesses the exact weight will win $10, guys. So the stakes are increasing. Not too long ago, it was $5. But now it looks like it's stepping up. After a while, you may be able to come out here and make some real money just by watching some fishing and guessing some fish weights. What do you guys think about that? Jesse says, I'm sorry, I've seen this before. Where is this? I am out here on Lake Lanier. Mascot says, come in, Wimpy. Oh, you don't like that guessing the exact weight thing, huh? That is gonna make it a little tougher than before. Terry says, I'm back for my cash app. Uh-oh. He's ready to do the guessing game. Hustle Never Sleep says, morning, everyone. Terry says, I know you know. Remember, you didn't catch it. Okay, so I owe Terry a catch is what he's saying. So let's see if we can make it happen. So we're out here on some fish, guys, but it's just a matter of getting these fish to cooperate. So we're gonna see. Okay, there it goes, guys. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh my goodness. Do you see the bendation? Can you feel it? Oh my goodness, he's pulling. He's fighting. He's like, oh my goodness, I'm fighting for my life. MoneyBass stuck me in the mouth. Oh, he jumped on me, but he didn't come off. Oh, okay. All right. He's pulling, and he's a good one. It's a good one. The guessing game is live and in action, but I got to get the net, and I got to get him to the boat. Oh my goodness, he's still fighting. He's fighting. It's a fighter, guys. It's a fighter like Tyson. Oh, he saw me. He can see me. Oh my goodness. Guys, he's bending that pole. He's not giving up easy. Oh, did you see it? Oh, did you see it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is somebody about to win $10? But do you see the girth? Do you see the girth on that right there, guys? Terry says 4-pounder. Terry could be right, because this one right here has some girth on it. Does anybody know the definition of girth? I caught Girtha. Hold on, grab my pliers. I knew it was gonna happen, guys. I told you today was a different day. It's a lovely day. It's a nice MoneyBass day, guys. I got that new setup that I told you guys about. Got out here and made it happen. Oh my goodness. That fish was like, hey buddy, you stuck me in my mouth. I thought I was about to get something to eat and you tricked me. All right, let's see, guys. Let me slow it down just a little bit. All right. Man, okay, I guess he wasn't gonna get away. He was in there pretty good. All right, here we go. I see you guys getting active in the chat. But I can tell you something, Chris James, that is not gonna get you that $10 bill. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you see it? Now, first thing we're gonna have to do is get the likes up, guys. We're only at 17 likes. And how many people do we have in this live stream right now? I think we're gonna need at least 40 likes in here, guys, because today is gonna be a different day. Can you see the stomach on there? I'm gonna put this fish in the live well, let him rest. I mean, you guys hear me? I'm out of breath. Your partner MoneyBass pulled it off right at the beginning of the show. How's about that? We haven't even been rolling for 15 minutes. Steve Wimpy says, yes, sir, let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and put him on this measuring board. Now, this measuring board only goes out to 15 inches, but I can tell you, this one right here is a lot bigger than 15 inches, and maybe this will put it in perspective for you guys. Do you see that measuring board? His mouth is right there at the tip. That's 15 inches. This fish is a good, what is that? 3 inches past that? Let's just see. Let's slide it a little bit more. Yeah, good 3 inches. So this fish is probably close to 20 inches or so. Do you see it? Now we got to get those likes up. Now remember, we have $10 on the line. Whoever can guess the weight of this fish right here. Oh my goodness. Do you see him? He's a fighter. Let me put him on some water, guys. Get him in the live well. Oh man. He was a fighter. All right, so you guys see it. Let's turn these, get the live well on. Give him a little bit of recirculation and some water in there. All right, so we're rolling. All right, whoo. All right, so number one, we have to get the likes up. The likes are looking kind of ugly. Guys, we're sitting at 22 likes. And we're probably gonna be pushing about 100 people in here in just a minute watching. All right, so you guys saw that fish. Good deal. Let me go ahead and get everything set back up so we can get ready for the next one, quick and easy. Nice and easy. All right, I'm gonna hop into the chat for a quick second. I'm gonna let those fish settle down. Let's see, what's that fish's name in the chat? That first fish that we caught, what should we call her? What's her name? I need some names in the chat. What is the name of that fish? I mean, I kind of like Bertha because she was kind of healthy. Matico says Hank. Come on, you know that was a nice one. We got to give her a few. Terry said Chunks. What's up, Greg? Greg says, what's up, money? All right, I'm going to hop into the chat. We're looking around. Guys, it's a little cool out here. It's a little crispy. It is definitely hoodie season now, guys. All right, so Matico said sassy. Cheer Up said belly. There we go, Josh. I like that one. Big Girtha. All right, so we got Girtha. We have Girtha back there in the live well. We're going to do the guessing game in just a second. Now, the way the guessing game works is Steve Wimpy. You guys saw him. And what company is that is sponsoring that Wimpy? Is it SWAT Lawn Services? Something like that? Let me see. I'm just going back up here to the chat. Terry said, remember you didn't catch me once. So there you go, Terry. Now you have your chance. Terry said 4-pounder. DL Peck Fishing says, morning, everyone. Bendation time. Oh, yeah. You guys were witnessing the bendation. I'm out here hooking them up with that Mega Live with some bendation. All right, so let's see. John Gibson says, that was quick. That was quick. Good morning, everybody. Oh, yeah. We hadn't even been rolling for 15 minutes. Jesse says, now I remember. There you go. Mascot says, let me know when the scales open. DL Peck said, now that's bendation at its finest. This sure was. Big Mike said, I told you. I told you. All right, so I see some few guesses coming in. Chris James says 2.8. I can tell you right now that is not going to get you those $10. Giving you guys a few hints. Steve Wimpy said, yes, sir, let's go. Terry said 4.2. Hustle Never Sleeps says 3.4. Jorge, we have Jorge checking in with 3.2. Big Ivy said, oh, that's a 4-pounder. H8 says, I was here yesterday. Oh, yeah, me too. And I'm back once again. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I hear something? I got to keep my finger on the trigger. You know, I stay ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. All right, I think we have some more customers out there. Let's go ahead and get back into the game. See if we have another one that wants to come up and play. Yeah, I like this overcast, guys. I told you about my new setup that I just put together. That's what I'm throwing. For anybody that was watching the other day, you know what I'm talking about. I can get long cast with this right here. About 100 foot or so. I don't know if you guys can see how far that thing is casting, but it gets way out there. Throwing this on 10-pound line, that high-vis yellow that you guys know I like to use. And I have that tied to 8-pound fluorocarbon. All right, let's see. Clint Perry said 310. Chris said 3.8. All right, so we're still waiting on the likes, guys. We're still waiting on the likes. We're at 30 likes. We need about 40 of those likes on here. Who wants to win that $10? Terry says, weigh him. I'm trying to weigh him, Terry. But what's going on with the likes? People don't seem like they're having fun. Maybe they just don't know what the guessing game is. But somebody is going to win a nice, crisp $10 bill. And all they have to do is guess the weight of that fish. Who can do it? Who can do it? But the stakes are a little higher. Now you get $10, but you have to guess the exact weight. Wimpy said, I'm not playing. You got to guess the exact weight. All right, I think they were like, oh man, Big Girtha got stuck in the mouth last time she went up there. I'm not going to see what that was. They don't want to play anymore. They're like, we don't like the guessing game. The fish don't like the guessing game, guys. We're at 34 likes. We need 6 more likes. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna get it? Come on, bud. Did you guys see that? Did you see that fish miss like 4 or 5 times? Did you see it? Put yes, I saw it in the chat if you guys saw that fish miss about 4 or 5 times. What's going on with the fish's eyes? Can he see? Maybe he was blind. Put I saw it if you guys saw that fish exploding on that bait all those times and still didn't get it. Now, I was doing my job, but the fish didn't do its job. And Tony says, no, I can't see the lure. Johnny says, oh yeah, he saw it. Rewind it back a little bit. You'll see that fish. It didn't come all the way out. The fish didn't come all the way out of the water, but it was coming after that bait. Steve Wimpy said, oh yes, I saw it. It would have been another nice one. It would have been another nice one, guys. Let's try a little bit of fan casting. Let's throw a little bit to a different area. CA said it was cross-eyed. Bass ball, what did he say? 5'5". Okay, 5 pounds, 5 ounces. Homie, don't play that. I see you, CH. Ocho says 3.8 pounds. Texas Noob says, I missed it. Show the fish again. Oh, yeah, we're going to. Oh, my goodness. We have hit 40. We have hit 40 likes. So guess what? It is time for the guessing game. But what we're going to do is let me make one more cast. You guys know I like making one more cast. And with this one more cast, let's go ahead and throw a different lure. Let's hit him with the swim bait. How about that? Let me show you guys what I'm about to hit him in the mouth. Have to hit him in the mouthpiece right there with that swim bait. I don't think these fish want to play anymore. After Big Girtha already got stuck in the mouthpiece, they were like, nah, that game does not look fun. All right, let's see where they're trying to hide at, guys. There we go. We'll make another cast right out there. CH says, what does the fish finder say? The fish finder says, where the fish at? Oh, man, I said one more cast, didn't I, guys? Can you forgive me? Because I need to make one more cast. And then we're going to get back here. John C. said, that is a Sabille. Oh, yeah. John C. has a good eye. John C. says, I know what I'm talking about. And that water is looking lovely. All right. So, yeah, I think they're not cooperating right now. So let's go ahead and show you guys this fish. We have the likes up. We're sitting at 41 likes. You know we should have a little bit more than that, though, guys, right? All right. Now, take a look at this. This fish is probably going to be laying right up on top. Did you see it? Let me turn the live well off. All right. Take a look at this fish, guys. Do you see the back? Do you see the back strap? Does anybody know what a back strap is? Well, this fish has them. Oh, my goodness. It's looking at me. Big Girtha's looking at me, and she's mad. She's like, you stuck me in the mouth, and you put me in this little live well. Now, I'm trying to get a hold of her without her finning me, guys. All right, now take a look at that. Can you tell how big this fish is? Just to put it in perspective for you, that is a side view of that fish. Now, let's start it off at 10 right there. At that 10, that fish is 5 inches wide right there. Do you see that? Do you see the stomach? If any of you have a ruler, think about that. 5 inches wide. It's a big one. That's what we call a Magnum spot out here on Lake Lanier, guys. Let me show you the stomach. Do you see what's in its mouth? Do you see what it likes to eat? There you go. Look at the back straps on there. Look at that pretty fish. Oh my God. Look at the eyes. This is big Girtha looking straight at you. All right, so for the person that can guess the exact weight of that fish, they are going to win a $10 bill courtesy of SWAT Lawn Services. Drop the name of that company in the chat again for us, Wimpy. And if anybody is in need of some services, how they can contact them. All right, but take a look at it, guys. All right, so I'm going to drop it back in the live well. So you guys got another look at it. And what we're going to do is now, do you guys have any questions before we do this weigh? I mean, I showed you guys the length, the width. I showed you some girth. You saw the girthation going on with it. Do you have any questions? All right, Draw says that bass must weigh less than a kilo. Antonio says, if you don't weigh that fish. All right, Antonio, I'm trying to get to it, man. I'm trying to get everybody to DeQuante says, right, Ant. He needs to stop talking and start weighing. All right, let's see. Steve Wimpy says, SWAT line operations, service with all the trimmings. That's right. So they take care of lawns, big, small. All right, let's see. Austin says, I've got a 9-foot rod. All right, I know you guys are ready to weigh this fish. All right, so now all we're waiting for is Steve Wimpy to put start the guessing. And if you have already put a guess in the chat, you have to put it back in there after he says start guessing. All right, so Wimpy, are you ready for me to start? Are you guys ready for the start? And as soon as he says, CH says, Wimpy, all right, there we go. Start guessing. So every weight that happens from now until Wimpy says scale closed, those are the weights that are going to count. So you guys go ahead and start dropping your weights. All right, Johnny says, let's go, money. All right, I see you guys guessing. I see 4 2s. I see a 3.0. I see John C with the 395. Clint Perry with the 310. CH says 5.33. DL Peck Fishing 371. You guys are really doing it. All right, so while you guys are doing that, like I said, I'm just waiting for Wimpy to put scales closed. Once he says scales closed, then we're going to weigh the fish. And remember, you guys, he said, and Wimpy, put the criteria in there again. They have to guess the exact weight. And what we'll do is the exact weight to, is it 1 decimal place? We'll do it to 1 decimal place. But if there's a tie, and let's say somebody says like 2.2, for example, somebody else says 2.23, for the tiebreaker, it would be who has the, you know, the weight to the first decimal. Is that how you want to do it, Wimpy? Is it to 1 decimal place? So if somebody says 3.42, for example, and the fish is 3.4, or do they have to be right on the money? If that fish says 3.47 or something like that, do they have to be right on 3.47? Just go ahead and make sure that we know. Clint Perry says that makes, what did he say? That may be bigger than I think. CH says on the money. Big Ivy back at it again, saying 4.4 pounds, 6 ounces. Big Ivy says, money, you making me look bad. Please say hi to Gail. She's a writer. What's going on, Gail? Big Ivy, you have some people tuning in today. Make sure you guys share the link to this live stream. And if anybody that you have shared the link to comes in, make sure they shout you out and say, hey, such and such sent me, so I can give credit where credit is due. All right, Wimpy says scales closed. All right, scales are closed. All right, here we go, guys. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I have to make one more. have to make one more cast. I'm making one more cast, guys. Don't get mad at me. But if I get another one to the boat, because look at them, guys. Do you see them? They're lined up for me. They're like, hey, Money, Bertha did the guessing game. I want to play too. So let's see if they want to play the guessing game. Do they want to play? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. I'm fishing it all the way back to the boat. Now, this bait that I'm throwing right now is a little different, guys. You can't really see it all that good, but when those fish come up and hit it, you should be able to see those fish either come up out of the water and hit the bait. All right, so here we go. They said 30 minutes later, it's about time. I've only been out here for a total of 30 minutes, guys. We caught that fish at about 13 minutes in. All right, so let's go ahead and get the weight on this one right here. Oh, my goodness. Let's break out the official scale. Where is it at? All right, so we're going to make it official. Like a referee's whistle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's time. All right, so Steve Wimpy has been keeping up with the guesses, guys. The Quante says, was saying when you said one more cast, I always be 30 minutes later. Oh, I got you. All right, so here we go. All right, make sure you guys continue hitting that like button, guys. It's not over. The show's not over. We're just getting started. I told you we'll be out here for about 2 hours. Whenever I come out here, my goal is to get, about 3 fish to the boat for you guys so we can have some fun playing the guessing game. All right, just waiting for big Girtha to kind of turn around and come up here a little bit. Don't want her to stick me with those fins. Those things are long because Girtha's big. Girtha's chunky. Chunkalicious. All right, hold on. Let's see. Come on, Girtha. Don't make me have to stick my hand all the way in there so you can try to fin me. I know that's what you're trying to do. All right, there we go. I got you. We got Girtha. Now let's just check that tongue right there. Wait a minute. Girtha, her patch is not all that big like a spot's normally is. All right, so here we go. All right, we got the drum roll going on. All right, let's go ahead and get the cold tag out of her mouth real quick. All right, you guys see the scale is zeroed out. We have $10 on the line. Let me make my guess. My guess is going to be about a 4.2. My guess is going to be about 4.2. All right, let's see. Am I right? Oh, my goodness, I'm wrong. Do you guys see it? Girtha locked in at 3.82. Girtha locked in at 3.82. Oh, my goodness. All right, who had 3.82? Girtha tricked us. Girtha was like, yeah, my stomach is big, but my waist is small. Girtha was like, yeah, I tricked you guys. So there we go, 3.82. Who guessed 3.82? Jake said yes. That says, is that a spotted bass? Yes, sir. That is a spotted bass. So did anybody get 3.82? Let's go back up here and see when he said, okay, I see scales closed. I'm going back through the chat to see. Start the guessing, 3.82. I see 297. There's a 3.0. John C. had a 395. Clint Perry with 3.10. DL Peck, he had it with the 3.71. Oh, my goodness. MJ's bowl had big juicy is 3.89. What was the weight again, guys? 3.82. That 3.89 looks like, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. Big Rage hit us with the 3.8. Do you see it? Big Rage hit us with the 3.8. Bill Meeks was thinking like me. I thought it was breaking that 4-pound mark, but that's 4.03. Johnny was 4.67, 4.6, 4.0. All right, I'm looking. And then scales closed. So let's see what Wimpy wants to call it. Big Ray says, I call 3.8. All right, where's Steve Wimpy at? Steve Wimpy is the official judge. He said the guess had to be right on it. So let's see. Is he gonna say the 3.8 is it? Oh man, did I turn the scale off before I locked the weight in? I sure did. What was that weight again? 3.82. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't lock it in. All right, so there we go, guys. There you have it. We got the first fish. We're waiting on Steve Wimpy. He is the official. So he has to make it official. Then what we're going to do is these fish may not be active anymore. So we're going to pack up and roll out. Let me just get a different bait ready. I have to make sure I get my get the brakes and everything set up so I can get the guess out there. Steve Wimpy says, catch one more, and if no one guessed the exact weight, Big Rage will be the winner. All right, so this is what's happening, guys. What the rule is you have to guess the exact weight. So it came in at 3.82. Big Rage had 3.8, which he was the closest, but he was not dead on it. So he said, so now, catch one more, and if no one guesses the exact weight, Big Rage will be the winner of the $10. All right? All right, so there we go. All right, so you guys understand? So if somebody guesses the exact weight on the next fish, then they will be the winner of the $10. But if no one guesses the exact weight, then by default, Big Rage is going to be the winner because he was the closest on that first fish. All right, Big Rage says, oh, yeah, that's cool. Ski says catch count. What's the catch count? Hey, buddy, we've been rolling for about, 30 minutes or so. Caught the first fish is about 13 minutes in, and then we did the guessing game. So we are one fish deep right now. I'm just trying to get my cast out here. I'm just casting off in a different direction, not really planning to catch anything out that way, but just wanted to get the brakes set up. All right, there we go. All right, so we got that one rolling. Grim says, ever caught a sea monster? Yes, sir. Got one in the live well right now. All right, let's see. The burning season says, wait, he caught a fish? Oh, yeah, burning season. What do you think was going to happen out here? You got your partner MoneyBass, and look at the weather. You know I like it when it's overcast. I told you guys it was going to be a different day. Going to be a different day. The sun is up there right behind those clouds somewhere. You can't even see it. So these fish should be a little more active today coming up and hitting this top water. So you guys saw the explosion. Some people say, you seen it. You saw it when it happened. All right, so we're just scouting around. After we got big Girtha stuck in the mouth, our friends may not be wanting to come out and play anymore. But one of them did come up and just didn't know where its mouth was at. I did my job right, but the fish just couldn't find the bait. It busted on it about 3 or 4 times and still missed it. All right, let's get a cast out there. And now let's see. Let's see if you guys can see the bait. See if we can make something happen. I'm throwing that all chrome right now. I know I shouldn't be throwing all chrome, but I was lazy. I didn't want to change it out. All right, let's go ahead and make it right. So you know, on days when there's a lot of overcast, I've been out here on sunny days. I like using these speed clips too, guys. So these speed clips let me take these baits on and off with the quickness. Make sure you guys check out the link for the hats and the hoodies. It is definitely hoodie season out here. The water temps have dropped. So I'm switching that out. I'm putting it on this is a sexy shad right there. Got to change the baits to match the weather conditions. All right, these fish are a little bit, they're kind of scattered around a little bit. All right, guys, we're rolling. We need some more likes. All right, look at them. Look at them out there. They're lined up. They're like, MoneyBass, where you at? Let's see if we can get this out there to them, guys. Oh, yeah, that Sammy cast pretty far. We're going to spot lock right there, and we're going to see if these fish are going to come up and give us some action. Here they come, guys. Come on, here's us right here at the boat. The guys see something happen. All right, didn't hit it. Let's get back out there again. Big Ivy says, Money, I need 6 extra large hoodies. I don't like my clothes feeling tight. All right, you said you need the extra large. Yeah, I think when you click the link, it lets you select the size and all that good stuff. Grim says, makes you feel snug. 6XL. Who is that? Clint Perry said, hit me with the 6XL. And I don't know if I can see the same thing you guys are seeing, but do you see the link that says products or caps or hoodies or anything? Are you guys able to see that on the screen? Grim says, tight clothes are good if you have anxiety. Makes you feel loved. What's going on, Sim? Says, you catch anything yet? Yes, sir. We just completed the guessing game. So we're going to get another fish to the boat so we can see who wins that $10 bill. We're out here having some fun with it. But now you guys are waiting for me. So like I said, we'll be out here for a total of about 2 hours. The goal is to get 3 fish to the boat so we can play the guessing game real quick. We already got fish number 1. You guys saw it was almost a 4-pounder. Almost a 4-pounder. Girtha was like, nah, my stomach is big, but my waist is slim. So I'm not hitting those 4 pounds for you. Let me see. Mr. says, is that lose what is that? Mock smash. This right here is a 13 fishing Concept Z. 7:3-to-1 gear ratio reel. Can you see it right there? And I'm throwing this on 12-pound fluorocarbon. I may switch this out to, monofilament. I might switch it out to 10-pound just to see if I can get some make my cast a little bit longer. Oh my goodness, look at them. Do you see them? Do you see the fish lined up? Let's see if they want to bite something. Are they gonna cooperate? They're like, nah, Money, we ain't cooperating. We know what you did to our friend. But we're gonna keep fan casting, guys. Mr. Turtle says, what lure are you using? I'm currently throwing a Sammy, but that first fish I caught was with the Skimmer. Grim says, I went fishing once by the lake when I was a kid with friends. I went to cast it out and my hook got caught in a tree. That was the end of my fishing adventures. Oh man, just one hook in the tree? Man, what about getting hooked in the ear or in the back or in the neck or something like that? You quit because it got hooked in a tree. All right, let's see. John C. says, 13 fishing has good rods if anyone is looking. Grim says, I felt shame. I had to quit because I felt the shame. There's no shame in that. Man, let one of those hooks get stuck in your leg or in your arm. All right, let's see. Okay, Grim says it says live shop. Is that what it says on the screen, guys? Where the merch is located? Does it say live shop on the screen? All right, let's sling this Skimmer out here again. They kind of like that Ima. I like the cast on that Ima. That thing goes well over 100 feet. So I can talk to those fish way out there. But Ima just doesn't make enough splash on the top of the water for me. We don't have too much chop on the water. Yeah, Ima is a little under the water. Let's see. Maybe it's kind of fouled up. I think it's fouled up. I think that's the issue. Yep, it was fouled up. All right, there we go. Now Ima is ready. Let's take another look around and see what we can see. Gotta get this cast way out there. All right, all we're looking for is 3 fish for the day. All we're looking for is 3. We have to break the tie. Well, we don't even have a tie, but we have to see who the winner is on this guessing game. So I need to get 1 more fish to the boat. And there's fish everywhere right here. But if they don't want to cooperate, we're still going to move on. That thing casts like a bullet. Tank. We got Tank back in the chat. Does anybody know what Tank is famous for? Tank says, do you catch and release or keep? We catch and release. We do something called the guessing game. Then we release the fish. All right, let's see. Mark says, good morning. Luke says, good morning. Grim says, crazy that you have sonar on your little boat. Oh, yeah, let me give you guys a quick boat tour. So I am running a Nitro Z20. It is a 20-foot bass boat. Up front, I am running my live imaging right here. I have my mapping set up right here. I have an Ultrex trolling motor with spot lock, and this over here is my Mega 360. My Mega Live is on the trolling motor itself. Heading to the back of the boat, I am rolling in a Mercury 4-stroke Pro XS 250 horsepower motor. So it'll push about 70. All right, and I have 2 Minn Kota Talons. On the console, I have a Helix 10 right here for my mapping, and I use my side scan, sonar down scan on that. And over here, I use this one for mostly mapping and side scan sometimes. And that is generally connected right here. But as I told you guys before, the knob to hold that one on came off, and I haven't purchased another one to put it back on there yet. All right, got a good cash right there. Just waiting for these fish to start back cooperating. All right, it's skimming. That Ima skimmer is skimming across the water. Tank says, I'ma have your $25 on Thursday. Uh-oh. If anybody doesn't know the story of Tank, well, if somebody put Tank in the chat, if they were here whenever Tank made the bet, put Tank in the chat. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. We have Clint Perry. He says, I will cover some of your gas today. And Clint, you're coming right on time, because I don't know if you guys saw the video that I put out about the gas, but my gas tank is getting kind of slim. So it's almost that time. I'll probably go into refuel next week. Because today is Tuesday. So I'll be out here a few more times between now and next week. So really, really appreciate that. Big shout out to Clint Perry. You, sir, are the sponsor of today's live stream. Whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, support of the channel during the live stream is the sponsor of the live stream. And we have SWAT Lawn Services sponsoring the guessing game for today. So big shout out to SWAT Lawn Services. Really appreciate that. All right, Tank says, how much for the boat, or is it leased? All right, we can put some guesses on that. How much do you guys, I gave you guys the breakdown, the tour of the boat. How much do you think these bass boats are costing nowadays? So I guess somebody could cheat and kind of look it up online, right? But this is a Nitro Z20. And you see it has all the trimmings on it. Trolling motor, 4 units. Live imaging, Mega 360, all of that good stuff. All right, Greg says, what's going on, Clint? Burning season says 62K. Greg says 45. Mike says about 80 grand. Mr. Turtle says 80 grand. Okay, I think some people might know a little something about prices of boats. They're expensive. They're expensive. Tank said 15K. Tank's talking about a John boat, right? Mr. Turtle says 1600. DL Peck says 65K. DL Peck might know a little something about bass boats. Mike Mark says new Ranger is over 100K. That is correct. We talked about that a few months back. These bass boat prices got out of hand. All right. Ocho says 87K after options. Steve Wimpy says tank is... Come on, Wimpy. But Tank is a special guest. All right, so check it out, guys. We have some fish that are kind of right up under the boat. They generally won't hit something right under the boat like that. But, hey, you never know. Let's try it and see. Let's try it and see. Luke said 89.5. Maskoff says 15K in electronics. Oh, yeah, so Maskoff is saying that 15K guess can't be right because there's about 15K worth of electronics alone on the boat. But somebody look it up and see how much is a Nitro Z20 with that setup. I'm pretty sure you could go to nitro.com or something like that. All right, so we're just looking to catch another fish real quick. Man, it is chilly out here, guys. So the next one we catch, it may not be a big one. We're just trying to get a fish to the boat to so we can do the guessing game once again. Mr. Stretch says, what you catching? I'm out here catching spotted bass today. So we got a nice one. We got a good one to the boat already. Just looking to get another one because we do a thing called the guessing game where basically as I catch the fish, I show you guys the fish, you guess the weight, and you win some money. You win some cash. Somebody is about to win a $10 bill. But I need to catch another fish real quick. All right, Mike Mark says Skeeter is around 80 to 85K. Usually 20 less than Ranger. Nitro used to be cheap, not anymore. Oh yeah, Nitro has come up. But the thing about it is before COVID, from what I heard, the quality of the boats were better, and that's pretty much across the industry because the people that were building the boats at that time had been on the job for a long amount of time, and then they started doing layoffs. And once they did those layoffs, then the quality control started kind of easing away. But maybe things are back now. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, I'm just trying to get right on top of these fish real quick and see if I can just grab one, get one to bite. Get one to bite real quick so we can do this guessing game again. All right, so this is what we're fishing. Let me show you guys on sonar. So on sonar, this is what it looks like. That's how it looks when there are fish down there. On live imaging, you can see the fish kind of moving around. So I just moved in right on top of these fish to see if I can get, just get something to bite real quick. So we can go ahead and do this tiebreaker. Tank said, make it 50. Mike Mark says, with that setup, you got 20 grand worth of options. That's new. Okay. Clint Perry says, I have a 2024 paid for tracker classic. Okay, there you go. That's the way to do it right there. Paid for. Mike Mark says, Nitro is a beautiful boat. Luke says 105K. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see. So those fish aren't hitting that bait right away. So we're probably going to change the color on them. I see it going down. So this is how I used to fish before I got my live imaging, guys. I'd be offshore in 40, 50 feet of water. Right now I'm sitting in 17 feet of water. So we're not all that deep, but we're just looking to get another fish to the boat. Doesn't have to be a big one. I just want to be able to break this this tie real quick. Make sure you guys continue to hit the like button. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. Type the word like in the chat if you've already hit the like button. All right, and it's a little cool out here. What does the link say that you guys see on the screen that lets you know about the hats and hoodies? Someone told me a minute ago, but does it say product link or shop or something like that? Big Ivy says, today your boat costs $62,995. That sounds like a decent deal. A brand new Nitro Z20 based on the prices of the other boats that's going on. All right, Luke says he hit the like button. Tank says, I didn't like it. Tank, what is going on? What is going on with Tank? All right, Big Ivy says $80K with the bells and whistles, and you can get a $16,000 rebate. All right, Mike said, I'm doing his specialty. Oh, yeah, but it's not working. It's not working. I can see the fish down there looking at it. But like I said, it doesn't even have to be a big one, guys. We just need something for you guys to be able to put your eyes on so we can do this tiebreaker. All right, just double tap your screen, guys. Double tap your screen, and that will hit me with a like. So you guys see on the screen, there should be a like button on there, but if not, all you have to do is double tap your screen, and it will automatically go ahead and add another like to the chat. Those likes really do help the channel. It helps push the channel out. And also, if you could, there is a share button on there. Click that share button and send this link to at least one of your fishing buddies so they can tune in and watch. And when they tune in, have them shout out your name so that I will know that you sent them. I just want to see who's participating in the chat, who's getting active on the channel, and, you know, kind of helping us out because we're growing and we're growing fast. Mike Mark says, it's slow. I think it went yesterday, caught huge striper yesterday. Okay, evening after you got off. All right, sounds good. Uh-oh, we have Chaotic in the chat. Says, keep changing worms till they show you which one they like. Yes, sir. That's what I've been doing. Appreciate that. Oh, my goodness, guys. Where is my Sammy? I mean, not my Sammy, but they're schooling out there. They're schooling. Can I make that cast? That is a long ways away. No, I did not make it out there. You guys know my motto. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I wasn't quite ready, so I had to get ready. Texas Snoop says, Money, you're sitting on 12K subs. Oh, yeah. We've been growing. We've been growing pretty fast. All right, let's see. I see these fish out here lined up. Let's see if we can get them to cooperate again. No, sir, they didn't want to cooperate. I think it was fouled up. Let's try it one more again. You guys see him out here? Let's go ahead and take it off of my drop shot view. Get this drop shot back in. You guys know my the issues I've had with leaving rods out in the water in the past. All right, let's throw this swim bait out here to him, guys. Let that swim bait sink down some. But text shout out to Texas News says, Money, you are sitting on 12K subs. Oh yeah, we've been moving. Been making some moves, change some things up a little bit. Tank says, how much are the hoodies, bro? I'm not sure. I don't remember, but all the pricing and everything is set up. You guys let me know. Does it say shop or products or something like that? What does it say to let you know about the availability of the products on the screen? I know there should be some type of link there for you guys to be able to see. Mike Mark says, what's your line set up? All right, let's see. My Chaotic says, one fish equals one share. That sounds about good. My Chaotic says, not share until I know you're catching. Well, let's see. Let's see. Does this count, Chaotic? So what we're doing is a thing called the guessing game. As we catch fish, now look at the girth on that fish right there. That is a big one. She's big. She's fat. She says, I have a fat stomach, but a slim waist. Do you see the stomach on that one right there? Now, that's what you call a Magnum spotted bass. Let me put him up to the scale for you, to the measuring board. This is a 15-inch measuring board. The fish does not fit on that measuring board. So it's a big one. It's a nice one. That's what you want right there whenever you're out here fishing tournaments. And we did measure. We checked the girth on that fish. That right there, that's 5 inches of girth right there. Some people are out here catching fish that only, the length of their fish are 5 inches, but not that one right there. It's a good one. All right, let's see. So, which setup did you want to know about, Mike? Because I have, on this side, I have 2 spinning reels and a bait caster. On this side, I have 2 spinning reels and a bait caster. So I have a few different setups up here. Let me hit them with this drop shot one more time. Then we'll change it out. I should be able to get something on this drop shot, guys. So we'll stay here for a few more minutes and then we'll take off and head to another location. Mike Mark says, on spinners, sorry, should have been more specific. Sorry, dude, no problem. Johnny says, come on, Money, put that hummingbird to work. All right, there you go. Take a look at them, guys. Can you see all the fish out there? Do you see them? Don't they look lovely? But the problem is that those fish were out there whenever I stuck big Girtha, that fish that I just showed you. So they're out there like, hey, we saw you hurt Girtha's mouth. We don't know if we want the same type of treatment. So right now, they're not really biting like they were just a minute ago. All right, so we're just gonna make a few more casts and then we'll roll out. So I'll show you the setup. Mike, you were asking about a setup. All right, so this is a 7-foot medium spinning rod. I have it on a Mach 2 Lew's spinning reel. I have 10-pound high-vis yellow braid tied with an Alberto knot going to 10-pound fluorocarbon. And at the end of that fluorocarbon, I'm throwing this bone-colored I'm a Skimmer. So we're just out here having some fun with it. Let's see where all those fish went. There they go. All right, so somebody said, put that Mega Live to work. All right, so we're making a long cast. I don't know if you guys can actually see how far that thing is going. But on that setup right there, it casts a long way. Oh, man, that looks lovely right there. Something needs to come up and talk to it. Come on up there and put your mouth on it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They're schooling out there, guys. But they're out of range. They're out of range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. See if I can get in range, because that's the second time they did that. All right, make sure you guys continue to hit the like button. We're going to be packing up and moving in just a second. I think we may have overstayed our welcome here. The fish aren't really cooperating anymore. Man, but it's just looking so lovely when you see all these fish. But I mean, we can go to another place and find the same thing. Let me pitch this drop shot out here. And what we'll do, let me keep this pole ready just in case. But let's just change the bait on. Let's change from a worm. Put on kind of like a little, something that imitates a bait fish, because I know that's what they've been feeding on. You guys saw Big Girtha's stomach. Big Girtha been down there girthing, been eating pretty good. All right, so we're gonna pitch this down there to those fish. Let's see, where did they go? We have Barry the Sabine King checking in. What's going on? Shout out to the Money Team. Those are the people that are members of the channel. So whenever you hear me shouting out the Money Team, those are the people that have the badges right next to their name. So really appreciate the Money Team members always checking in, showing big support for the channel. Big Ivy says, don't worry, I can see water. It's cold out there. So yeah, I'll see you in a while. You're breathing. Oh, see why I'm breathing like that. Oh yeah, it's just chilly out here. I told you guys, it is definitely hoodie season right now. My hands are a little cold. I mean, it's just a little chill. I mean, it's not extra bad. I mean, I've definitely fished in colder weather than this, and while it was raining at the same time, so. So we shall see. All right, so they're on it now, guys. They just went down there to it, so let's see if any of them will take it. All right, once again, we have a nice day out here, overcast. We've been out here during some sunny days where the fishing was a little bit tougher. But I like days like this where things are kind of nice and easy. Got a cool day out here. The sun is being hidden behind those clouds. Have a few people hitting me up. All right, guys, what we're gonna do is pack up and go ahead and roll out to the next spot. All right, yeah, seems like we may have wore out our welcome here, so let's go ahead and pack up and move on. What we're gonna do is just get another fish to the boat. We have the first one in the boat. We did the guessing game, and who was it that guessed the 3.8? Who was it that guessed that 3.8? Drop your name in the chat again. Just want to make sure we keep that in mind. And if no one guesses the exact weight of the next fish that is caught, then I can't remember. Who was it? Clint Perry said, let Girtha out. All right. Clint said, hey, don't keep Girtha all tied up in there. All right, so let's go ahead and let Girtha go. All right, and what we have to do is I'll show you guys how I do my how we can go ahead and get a quick some content for YouTube set up real quick. So we're gonna do a quick video as we let Girtha go. What was Girtha's weight, guys? Uh-oh, we have the masked bass. Tia Chicken in it says, is this Fish the Moment live? Oh man, what is going on? Shout out to Johnny and Fish the Moment. Look at Girtha. Do you guys see Girtha in there? She's like, oh yeah, I'm big. My stomach is fat, but my waist is slim. Girtha came in at a 3.82, guys. And Girtha's gonna make me have to dig back down in here, get my hands wet again to try to get her out. She's like, no, I'm not participating. Ah, shoot, she got me. She got me, guys. Can you see the blood? Girtha got me. She finned me. She was like, I'm gonna give you something to remember me by. Girtha was like, you made me bleed, I'm gonna make you bleed too. All right, so we're gonna do, all right, Steve Wimpy came in and said Girtha weighed 3.82 pounds. All right, so here we go, guys. You know what I like about hat and hoodie season? Is these big Girthas. Big Girtha. Look at the stomach. Look at the girth. Make sure you guys check out the hats and hoodies. We're gonna send Girtha back home. You know what I like about hat and hoodie season? Is these big Girthas. Big Girtha. Look at the stomach. Look at the girth. Make sure you guys check out the hats and hoodies. We're gonna send Girtha back home. All right, there we go, guys. Hat and hoodie season. Big Girtha. Let's get that. So now we do it, just kind of set it up a little bit. Let's add a little pop to it. Check out the hats and hoodies. I'm gonna send Girtha back home. All right, there we go, live and in action. Hold on, let me put Girtha back in the live well real quick, because she didn't come off of the cold tag when I tried to drop her in the water. All right, so we're gonna tag some products in here, guys. All right, so you guys like those hats. So we're gonna put some hats in there. Make sure you guys always check the description. We're gonna put the hoodies in there. You see those hoodies? Those are some of the options that you have. So you'll see those links whenever you watch that short. Let's see, what else do we have? That's it. Now let's pick a thumbnail for it. Then we're gonna head off and catch another fish. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, guys, they're schooling. They're schooling right next to the boat. And wouldn't you know it, I'm tangled up. Oh, oh no. I was already packed up to leave. I already had my rods tied down, guys. Man, another missed opportunity. But no biggie. We're gonna have plenty more opportunities come up, but I'm still gonna make the cast over there to that fish. Let's still go ahead and make the cast. Might still be over there. Henrik says, don't break another rod. I definitely don't want to break another rod, man. Or lose another one in the lake. All right. Let me finish doing what I was doing. Oh my goodness, where did I put my phone at? All right, here we go. All right, we'll use that right there as the thumbnail. And Girtha made me bleed. It made me bleed. How about that? And we'll put bass fishing. All right, there we go. So that short is live and in action. So you guys saw it happen. Awaken says, you are offended. Big Ivy says it's 46 degrees. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pack up. Pull this trolling motor up. We're gonna keep on moving. Still a lot of fish out there, but they weren't cooperating anymore. So we gotta pack up and move. We gotta stick and move. All right, we're back. Now we're gonna stick and move. I kind of like this the setup that I just put together with this spinning reel, guys. I can get some extra long cast out of it. And for me, that is key. Some people are able to catch these fish when they get 30, 40, 50 feet away from the boat. But for me, I just can't get on a bite. So I like making these casts that are about 100 plus feet away from the boat and then getting the fish to hit that way. Big Ivy says, Money, I have another rider. What is a rider? You got a ride or die with you? Her name is Miss Blaha. Say hello to Miss Blaha. What's going on? Glad you could tune in out there hanging out with Big Ivy. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, make a nice long cast. We're gonna work it back to the boat. All right, they're hitting at it, guys. All right, got it. Oh, got it, guys. All right, oh my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, it came off. That one was better than Girtha. That one was definitely bigger than Girtha. Let's see if we can get it back out there. Oh my goodness, guys. That one was definitely better than Girtha. Did you guys see it when it hit? Oh my goodness. Did you see it? If you saw that fish, put I saw it. If you saw them when they were hitting, put I saw it, guys. I don't know if you guys were able to see that one, but they were coming out of the water on it. And that fish was bigger than the last one. Oh, did I put it back? Did I put Girtha back? I think I forgot to put Girtha back in the lake, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Don't you hate a missed opportunity like that? Now that was a good fish. That was definitely a good fish, guys. Now Girtha pulled a little drag, but not like that. Let's see if we can get another one out there. All right, we got it that time. Got it that time, guys. There we go. Oh, got a head shake. Got a head shake on her. Oh yeah, do you see it? Do you see the bendation? The bendation is real. Wait a minute. I can't do too much talking, but I'm one-handing that one right there. It's not pulling drag like Girtha. It's not pulling drag like his buddy was, but it's shaking his head a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit spot lock. All right, there we go. There we go. It's not pulling drag, but oh, wait a minute. There it goes. Now it has some bendation on it. Do you see the bendation? Do you see the way the tip of that rod bends? It's like, oh yeah, I can pull a little drag. Now guys, do you hear that? Can you hear the drag? It's pulling, it's trying. Now that other one did not even have to try. It was just pulling drag immediately with no effort. No effort, it was pulling drag. All right, we're gonna ease down here. I got the net down here. Got the one-handed bendation going on. Are you guys ready for the guessing game? Are you ready for the game? It's gonna be another good one. Oh my goodness. Come on, it only has one hook in there. I don't know if you guys can see it down there swimming around like a shark. Oh no. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. It jumped through the hook and the hook just caught it right back. Let me just make sure it didn't get it in its gills, but it jumped and threw the hook. Do you see the girth on that one? Oh my goodness. Do you see the girth on that one? Oh my goodness. It's a beast. It's a beast. Kate says, I'm not impressed. But John says, hey now. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that one right there. It has some girth on it. So we're gonna do some measurements. Kate said, how many guesses can we get? Look at the girth on it. Now let me just show you something. So you guys see Girtha. Girtha's still in there. Do you see Girtha in there? Now let me just show you. All right, so we're gonna need a name for this fish too, but let me just show you. I bet this one's about 5 inches wide too. Let's hold it right there at the 10. Oh my goodness, yep. But this one might be a little fatter than Girtha. Do you see that? Do you see it? I'm holding it at 10 inches and it's going all the way past the 5. So this fish is a little, that girth right there, the girthation. Girthologist. I'm teaching you guys Girthology 101 right here. Do you see it? All right, so Steve Wimpy, are you there? Let's go ahead and put a cold tag on it. All right, so let me show you guys the length real quick. You see the length right there? It is definitely over 15 inches. And it has some weight to it. Definitely has some weight to it. So what we're gonna do, we have a blue cold tag right there. Now let me show you guys Girtha. Let's put them side by side real quick. Girtha is on the red cold tag. And we need a name for this one right here, guys. Who wants to name this fish? Somebody named the other one Girtha. So let me show you guys Girtha. Can you guys see these two fish? Can you see them? Now these are some tanks. Goodness gracious, my arms are getting tired. There's some tanks side by side. This is Girtha. What is the name of this fish right here? You guys name it. So this will be the next guessing game fish right here. All right, I'm gonna put it in the live well. So Bertha, somebody said Big Bertha. Who was that to drop big? All right, so Just Braxton said, okay, so that's Bertha. So we have Girtha and we have Bertha. All right, so Girtha was sitting at, what was it? 3.82. That was Girtha. Now we catch the Miss B. Miss B, Miss Bertha. What do you guys think the weight is on that? All right, so it's time for the guessing game again. Is Steve Wimpy in the chat? Let's see. I don't see Steve Wimpy in the chat. Let's see. Oh, there goes Steve Wimpy. He said, yes, sir. Let's get the guess on. All right, so we're sitting at 77 likes. You know, our likes are a little slim, guys. I think we could do a lot better than 77 likes. How many likes do we need for this one? We need to get the likes up. Has anybody shared the stream for today too? All right, so let's see. On the likes, so we're at 78. 12 likes would put us to, let's see. We need some more likes. Let's hit 95 likes. 95 likes, guys. That's not asking much, is it? 95 likes. That's only 13 more likes. We need 13 likes. If you have already hit the like button, type like in the chat. Let me know if you guys are having some fun today. All right, so we've already ran it up. We've only been out here for a little over an hour, but you guys have seen we've been doing the guessing game. We've been doing a little fishing, a lot of talking. We're having a good time. So what we're gonna do right now, while you guys are getting those likes up, how many likes did I say? 90 likes. All right, did I say 90 likes? Or 95? 95 likes, so we need 13 more likes. And then we're gonna do the guessing game. Now what we're doing on this guessing game is we are going to, what was the name of the person that guessed last time? Steve Wimpy put it in the chat. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Steve Wimpy says, oh, I'm here. All right, let's see who guessed the weight of that fish. Girtha weight 3.82. Big Rage. So Big Rage guessed the 3.8. So if nobody guesses the exact weight on this fish, then Big Rage is the $10 winner. So that's the way we are running this one. So we're waiting on 11. All we need is 11 more likes. Once we get 11 more likes, then we're going to do the guessing game, guys. I see those guesses coming in. Big Rage. There we go. All right, it's Big Rage. Big Rage, are you still in the chat? We got to find Big Rage, guys. Is Big Rage still in the chat? Is Big Rage still in the chat? All right, we're going to ease out here on him again, guys. So just imagine, you guys saw Girtha was the first one at 3.82. Now we have Big Bertha. What is Big Bertha going to come in at? We have LF Clover checking in. Says, how many have you caught? We got 2 nice ones. And we're about to do the guessing game. We're going to weigh this second fish. And we're going to see who guesses that weight and is the winner of a $10 bill. $10 for guessing the weight of a fish. So if nobody guesses the exact weight, then what's going to happen? Let's get that cast out there. I see some fish out there wanting to eat something. Let's see. Shout out to Chappie, says just joined. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on your way in. The channel is growing, and we are growing extremely fast because we get out here several times a week and have a lot of fun with it. You guys see some live top water action today. Look at the skies. We got some nice overcast skies, which is very good for me, for my style of fishing. I'm having a good time with it. And check it out. Do you see all of the activity going on down there? Do you see all of the fish? So that's what we're out here for, to get some good top water bites today. And today is a good top water day. Make sure you guys continue to hit that like button. We need, what is it, 9 more likes. So we're almost there. We only need 9. Oh my goodness, did you guys see it? Did you see him come out of the water? Oh, and he came off. Oh, and he came off. FC says just subscribed. Oh my goodness, and he came off on me. It wasn't as big as Girtha or Bertha, but it was still a bite. We want all those bites. Did you guys see that one? It actually came out of the water. Tank says, you lacking. Tank said, I'm slacking and lacking. Oh man, it got off. It got away. But we'll get another one. We'll get another one. We're going to keep fan casting and blasting. All right, so we're at 87 likes. We need, what is that, 8 more likes? We just need 8 more likes, and then we're going to do the guessing game, guys. And what the guessing game is there's a nice Magnum, a Lake Lanier Magnum spotted bass in the live well. Once we get 95 likes, I will show you guys that fish again. I will give you guys, Steve Wimpy will open up the guessing. And once he does that, whoever guesses the weight of that fish exactly will win $10. If you do not get the weight exactly, then Big Rage is going to be the winner of that $10 because he guessed the closest weight on the original fish that was caught. So each time we come out here, you know the goal is to just catch 3 fish. See if we can catch 3 fish as fast as we can. And we have already got 2 to the boat and had 2 fish come off. So 2 missed opportunities already. We have Animal House checking in. Says, where are you fishing? I'm fishing out here on Lake Lanier. LF Clover said, that's a 4.25 that you caught. All right, appreciate everybody that has hit the subscribe button. If you are a new subscriber, meaning you have just subscribed today or in the past week, type the word subscribed in the chat. I just want to see some of the names of the people that have recently joined the channel and started participating and, you know, helping us grow. It's a little chilly out here. It is definitely hoodie weather. All right, I think the fish may have smartened up now since I stuck 3 of them since I've been here. So they're not quite as willing to participate as they were just a minute ago. All right, really appreciate that. LF Clover said, I'm a non-subscriber. I'm watching, but I'm not going to subscribe. Shout out to Mr. Grayson says, I subscribed. Really appreciate that. Has anybody else recently subscribed to the channel or subscribed to the channel today? Really, really appreciate the strong support of the channel. We're out here having some fun with it, guys. All right, these fish aren't cooperative. They were not wanting to come up anymore because they saw me stick big Bertha in the mouth. So they're like, nah, partner, we don't want any of that. Let's get a long cast out there. Tank said, is it mandatory to like and subscribe? Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. And it doesn't cost anything. Somebody actually asked, how much does it cost to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is just double tap your screen and you'll see that thumbs up flash right across the screen. Really does help the channel out, guys. All right, just Braxton says, hey, I subscribed 5 minutes ago. Literally. Really, I did. All right, really appreciate that. All right, Steve Wimpy says the exact weight winner will receive $15. SWAT lawn operation has increased the winnings. Oh my goodness. So wait a minute. So if they guess the exact, just give us clarification on the situation with Big Rage. So if they don't guess the weight correctly, this is Big Rage the automatic winner. LF Clover says, I think he meant membership. Animal House says, how many decimals do we need? 2 decimal places to get the exact weight. Is 2 decimal places. So we're out here catching big ones today. Steve Wimpy says, if no one guesses the exact weight, Big Rage wins $15. So it has increased. Make sure you guys are sharing this link with your friends. It looks like the more viewers we have, that the higher that the winnings go. So make sure you click that share link. We're gonna slow it down for just a minute, and then we're gonna take off to another spot. I mean, right now they're hitting on top, so I'm pretty much gonna stay on top, but sometimes I do want to slow it down just a little bit. Slowing it down just a little. We're gonna hit the shaky head. I'm with the shaky head for just a minute. Still in Tennessee says, how cold is it down there this morning? And what's the water temperature? So the water temperature is sitting at 70 degrees. When I first came out here, it was sitting around 69. So I would say it's staying around that 70-degree range. Does anybody know what the outside weather temp is out here? So I'm at Lake Lanier, guys. If somebody can look that up and let me know. It doesn't feel, I mean, it's kind of chilly. To me, I would guess and say that it may be in the low 70-degree range. That's my guess. Yeah, Buddy says, can you show us how to rig up the bait on that hook? All right, Animal House says, Texas rig. Yeah, Texas rig is good for working through cover. Let's get another cast out here. Perry says, I didn't know top water was good in fall. Oh, yeah. I pretty much try to do top water all year round, but right now is the time. Nick says, any catches? Yes, sir. We got 2 big ones in the live well, and we're actually in preparation to do another episode of the guessing game. And for anybody that does not know what that is as I catch these fish, I hold the fish up on a measuring board. I show you the size of the fish, and then you guess the weight. If you guess the weight exactly, you win $15. So Big Rage was the closest guess on the first fish that was caught. But since he did not get the exact weight, what happens is, if no one guesses the exact weight on the second fish, then Big Rage is going to walk away with a $15 bill. Has anybody ever seen a $15 bill? Well, Big Rage might be getting one. Because guessing the exact weight, I mean, we've had a few people do it before, but guessing the exact weight can be a little tricky. All right, go ahead and throw this one more time. And then we're going to go back to the top water baits. Somebody please like. Oh, yeah. If you go, we're at 94 likes. We only need one more like. Once we get one more like, then we're going to go ahead and do the guessing game. Tree says, how much time you got today? So today I was going to be rolling for about 2 hours before I headed out. I'm not sure how long we've been out here now, but we have 2 nice fish to the boat, and we had one very good fish that was on its way to the boat, but it was able to slip loose. All right, we are at 94 likes, guys. I need one more like. Once we hit one more like, then Steve Wimpy is going to open up the guessing game. Animal House says, why does lake fishing feel more fun and technical than ocean fishing? Now, in my opinion, fishing in the ocean, those fish, all of those fish out there are aggressive, and they're always eating and killing something. So it seems a little easier to me whenever I'm going fishing in the ocean. So I would say freshwater fishing, especially depending on the lake and the type of fish that you're going after, is a little more technical. Dale Wood says YOLO stick would be money right now. Oh, yeah. Whenever we do the Battle of the Anglers, make sure you guys set your calendars for November 9th and November 10th. We will be doing the Battle of the Anglers. Oh, let me see. I was going to stop throwing the shaky head. We will be doing the Battle of the Anglers at that time. And on there, you will see 8 people, 8 anglers, all live on the screen at the same time. All of us competing against each other. We'll be able to hear each other. We'll be able to see each other, see what each other's doing, talk back and forth. So it'll be a lot of trash talking. It'll be a good time. All right, we hit the quota on the likes. We're just waiting for Steve Wimpy to go ahead and say, let the guessing start. All right, let me make one more cast, and then what I'll do is I'll show you guys the fish again before you start making your guesses. Unless you already know what you're gonna guess, I'm gonna show you guys that fish again. Man, can't believe I missed those 2 fish. Had 2 fish come up. All right, so let me show you guys these fish so we can get ready to do the guessing game. All right, so we have Big Bertha. Look at them. Whoa, my goodness. Do you guys know how big these live wells are? If you know how big these live wells are, just imagine how big those fish are to be able to take up that size, take up that live well like that. All right, so here we go. Let me see. Braxton says, I'm not the only one that goes fishing every day around my town. Go through, let me see, just to get a spot and still catch nothing. Oh, my goodness. That's not good. All right, so let's see. So we got Big Bertha on the blue. Look at the mouthpiece on her. That right there is Big Bertha. And then we had Big Girtha, the first fish that was caught, on the red coal tag. Now let me just hold these up side by side just to help you guys out. Now which one looks bigger? We'll go red or blue. Put red or blue. Which one do you guys think is bigger? Red or blue? Can you guys see that? Red or blue? Which one is bigger? Red or blue? All right, you guys are saying blue is bigger. All right, look at the stomach on both of them. All right, so we already know this one right here was 382. We know this one was 382. If you guys get the exact of this one right here, then you will win $15. If not, by default, what was the name again? Something Rage? Rage will win $15. All right, so there you go, guys. Let me put it on the scale. That's a 15-inch scale, and as you can see, it is well past that 15-inch scale. All right, so now you guys have seen it. Steve Wimpy has opened up the guesses. All right, so let the guessing game begin. And once Wimpy announces that the scales are closed, then we will weigh the fish. So this is to give you guys time to get your guesses out there. All right, so let the guessing game begin. Oh, man. All right, you guys are coming in with the 4s this time. All right, we got a 310. Clint Perry with the 3.99. Bertha Sabine King came in with the 3.93. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and change this swim bait out. They're not really following it like I want them to. All right. Oh man, we got a lot of oh man, and we hit the 100 likes. Got 100 likes on the live stream. Everything is looking lovely. And if you have subscribed to the channel recently, type subscribe in the chat. Like I said, I always like to see who the new members are, who's showing up, getting active in the chat and supporting the channel. All right, so what we're doing now is I'm going into my bag of tricks. We're gonna change up and throw a swim bait out there with some chartreuse on the tail. Have that feather on there, see if we can change it up. And like I showed you guys before, I like using these speed clips on a lot of different baits because it allows me to just take them off. And I like setting my baits and letting them dry off first before I put them back in my tackle boxes so they don't rust out the hooks or anything like that. So let's put this back in that's my storage compartments down there. All right, so we're gonna tie this one on. Well, actually, we're gonna clip this one on. All right, so I see the guesses are still coming in. Everybody gets one guess in that chat. If you put 2 guesses in there, Wimpy might disqualify you. He is the guessing game police. So you only want to put one. Uh-oh, scales are now closed. Scales are closed, guys. All right, so you know how I do. I still got to make one more cast. The scales are closed. So Wimpy is going to be the guessing game police. He is going to determine who is the official winner of the guessing game, guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, got him. Got him, guys. Got another one. Got another one. I changed that bait up. They like that chartreuse. They like the chartreuse. All right, there we go. Got another one. Uh-oh, he's fighting. He's fighting. He's not pulling any drag, but he's fighting. He's shaking his head. He's like, come on, buddy. Why'd you do it to me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me see. Do I have him hooked good enough to flip him? I do. Let's flip him. Oh, did you see the flip? Did you see the flipalization? That was Flipology. Flipology 202. See, we have a lot of different classes out here, guys. That was called Flipology. I had to take a look down there. I was like, you know, I scoped him out with my eyes. And I was like, oh, yeah, he has more than one hook in him. I can go ahead and give him a little flippity flip. Flippity flip, skippity skip. How's about that? All right, so I told you guys we wanted to come out here, catch 3 fish real quick, get him to the scales. He's a little mad at me. But just to put it in perspective, let me show you what this fish looks like next to Big Bertha. Let's see, look at Big Bertha. Big Bertha's like, hey, I'm ready to go home. You caught me deep. And all right, so here we go. Let me just show you guys what Big Bertha looks like next to this fish. Can you guys tell the difference? Can you tell the difference in size between those two fish? Can you see that? Now, this is still a decent fish, but Big Bertha's like, oh yeah, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Big Bertha's like, oh yeah, they love me. The fellas love me. All right, so there we go, guys. So there we got another nice little keeper. So we'll do another guessing game on that one. All right, so now let's make it a fish. Oh my goodness, did you see it? Did you see it try to jump out of the live well? All right, so now we're gonna make it official like a referee's whistle. All right, so this is what I just caught that fish on, guys. There we go. Does anybody know what that bait is? Drop it in the chat if you know what that is. And just a quick rundown for you. I threw that on a Concept Z. This is the 8-gear ratio reel. But if you saw how I was reeling it, I was burning it a little bit, then I slowed it down, then I sped it up a little bit, and kablam, the fish took it. This is 12-pound monofilament line, and I have this on. Let me just show you guys this. A TFO Tactical Elite. This is an 8-foot Magnum extra heavy rod is what I'm throwing that swim bait on. I can get some nice cast out of it. And as you guys see, it catches some fish. These are the days out here for me, guys. All right, then let me show you what's happening. Look at this nice sunny day. That sun just peeped outside of those clouds. But if you look around at that overcast, it's gonna cover it back up. So we're gonna continue having a good day. All right, so now let's go ahead and make it official. Wimpy, are you ready? Are you ready, Wimpy? All right, so if you have guessed the exact weight of Big Bertha, the fish that had the blue coil tag on it, you will win $15. If you are off, if you do not guess that weight exactly, then Big Rage is going to be the winner. Oh my goodness, these fish are not happy. They're splashing. All right, so here we go. We're about to make it official. Oh my goodness. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. All right, here we go. All right, remember guys, it is hat and hoodie season. It's hat and hoodie season. Do these fish want a hat or a hoodie? If so, make sure you click the link in the description. Shop that MoneyBass store. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get the weight on this fish. Let me show you guys. It is zeroed out. All right, here we go. All right, let's take that coil tag off. Hold on. All right, we're taking that coil tag off, and there we go. Here we go. Uh-oh, it did not beat Girtha. It locked in at 372. 372. Somebody got that weight exactly at 372. Let me go ahead and lock that in. 372. If somebody got that weight at 372, they won. Mario said, it's me. I won. Mario said, it's me. All right, so we're waiting for the guessing game marshal, Steve Wimpy. He's gonna let us know. The weight was 372. 372. All right, Wimpy is the man with the plan. All right, so Wimpy is going to be checking those weights, and he's going to let us know who is the official winner. All right, let's go ahead and turn that scale off. All right, and we have another one. We have another fish in the live well. We're at 104 likes. So we're going to keep fishing till we hit 120 likes, guys. We're up in the stakes. Once we hit 120 likes, get out there. Then we're gonna weigh that third fish. Mask Off Fisher says, man, ain't no way that fish was bigger than the first one. Pearl Rider says, let me see, Pearl Rider was the closest to it. All right, I think Steve Wimpy's going back and he's doing the tallying. All right, Steve Wimpy, real quick, before you put who the winner was in the chat, you saw what the weight was. Do you want me to re-weigh that second fish? Because I know some people are saying, hey, man, that second fish should have been bigger than the first one. But see, I didn't think that second fish was bigger. So I think the second one, I don't think Big Bertha was as big as Big Girtha, because Girtha had that girth going on. Oh my goodness, these fish are on that swim bait, but they didn't take it. Didn't take it. Steve Wimpy says, I don't see an exact weight after I close the scales. Please re-weigh. All right, guys. He is going to do a re-weigh on that scale. I mean, on that last fish. All right, so we have officially received the order to do a re-weigh. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to do a re-weigh. It came in at 3.72. I know a lot of you were thinking that Big Bertha Blue was bigger than Big Girtha. Big Girtha on the red. But I didn't think so. But Wimpy said we can go ahead and do a re-weighing on that one. All right, so here we go. We're going to do it again. And sometimes when you put them in the live well, like Big G. Big Girtha's been in there for a minute. So Big Girtha weighed in at 3.82. If I re-weigh Big Girtha, then she may actually weigh a little bit different now. All right, so, goodness, let's see. Oh, come on out of here. Big Bertha threw her cold tag. She's like, nah, partner, I don't want to be re-weighed. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're going to re-weigh it. Let me show you guys. The scale is zeroed out. Scale is zeroed out, guys. Do you see the mouth? Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so this is the official weigh-in. And this is officially hoodie season. Make sure you guys check out those links. All right, here we go. Hats and hoodies. It was 3.72. All right, so yeah, it's still right in there, 3.75. So yeah, so that weight was official. All right, Wimpy, so the re-weigh was 3.75. All right, so 3.75, guys. You see me locking it in. And what we'll do, just to show you guys that sometimes when these fish are put in the live well, and this one was just put in here, I was bouncing around a little bit, but that weight was accurate. That first one was good. Now let's re-weigh that first one. You guys were like, that one was extra big. So this is Big Girtha. This was the first one that we caught. All right. So we're going to check this one in. We have the scale zeroed out. All right, so that winning weight for the second guess game was 3.75, Wimpy. That was the re-weigh. All right, so here we go. This was Big Girtha. All right, she stayed about the same, 3.83. Let's go ahead and lock that in. 3.83, so we're looking lovely. All right, so we have fish number 3 that's down there in the live well. All right, so what we're gonna do is just fish the spot just a little bit long, and then we're gonna let these let these fish go. Let's go ahead and give them some more water. Turn that recert on for them. So you see it the water kind of moving around. Get them oxygenated up a little bit, and then we're gonna let those fish go. And then we have one more fish in the live well that we're gonna weigh. All right, so Steve Wimpy said, Big Rage looks like he is the winner. So what if Big Rage is not in the chat? Big Rage, are you still in the chat? Or are we gonna wait for Big Rage to come back? I don't know if Big Rage is still here. All right, let's see if we can get a good long cast out there. Not really casting as far as I would like. Man, there are some big fish out there. Don Bark says, throw a jerk bait in the same spot. You'll pick up some extra chasers. All right, it's not really casting as far as I want it to. Let's try adjusting it a little bit. Nope, that was not good. That was not good. I loosened it up too much. Sometimes when these reels are cold, I've noticed that they don't cast as well until you've casted them a few times. And I need to hurry up and get this loose before it falls down and gets hung up on something. All right, come on, come on, come on. All right, there. All right, Steve Wimpy says, if Big Rage is not in the chat, the $15 will roll over to tomorrow. All right, so Big Rage, you got to come back in the chat to collect your $15. Oh, no. Where is Big Rage at? All right, Wimpy is making it official. All right, so we reached our quota for today, guys. Like I said, I come out here, try to hit you guys for about 2 hours or so. And catch about 3 fish so you guys can do the guessing game. Try to catch at least 2 within that time period just to make sure there are no tiebreakers that need to be done. But what we're gonna do is, let's see, we're sitting at about 11:30 right now. Tree Rogue says, what is that? Tree says, bingo. Shout out to Don Bark says, I am subbed. Really appreciate that. Like I said, guys, the channel has been growing fast. I really do appreciate all of the strong support that you guys have been showing for the channel. All right, so we're gonna roll out. We got 3 nicens. 3 nicens in the live well. All right, so we're gonna let Big Bertha and Big Girtha head on back home. We're gonna release those 2 fish. All right, here we go. Big Bertha and Big Girtha. All right, let's make another quick video for the peoples of the channel. All right. You know what I love about fall fishing? It's big fish. It is officially hat and hoodie season, guys. Temps are dropping and the fish are biting. Make sure you click that link in the description to get your hats and hoodies. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let these fish go now, guys. All right, this is Big Girtha heading out. There she goes. And Big Bertha. Oh yeah, won somebody $15 today on the guessing game. There she goes. All right, so there we go, guys. We have one more fish that's down here in this live well. If it didn't jump out when I had my back turned, let's see if it's down here hiding somewhere. All right, there we go. All right, so this is gonna be the next fish for the guessing game today. Like I said, we try to get out here, catch about 3 fish real quick so you guys can have some fun guessing the weight, see if anybody can win a quick $10 bill. But today it has been upped to a $15 bill. We had Big Rage came in as the official winner, but Big Rage is no longer in the chat. So if Big Rage does not come back, that $15 winnings is going to roll over to tomorrow. And tomorrow will be Wednesday, guys. Yeah, I try to get out here a few times doing these live streams. Always a good time out here hanging out with you. Make sure you guys check the description of the video. And actually, while I'm at it, let's just set that up real quick. Make sure everything is up and rolling right. Just bear with me. This is a live show. All right, let's see. So let's head in here. And what I do is always try to put information in the description of the videos that brings value to you guys. So right now there will be a link in there that'll let you guys see the, let me copy that. You'll see how to join the channel and become a member of the Money Team. And there's also a discounted products link. You guys see that right there? Discounted product link. So make sure you do go into the, just trying to make sure I get this in here for you real quick. Make sure you go into the description of these videos. I'm gonna edit that, add it to the description. All right, here we go. Put that in there and save it. All right, so the link to these products that you guys see me using, it will say discount products. So click that link. If there's any discounts available at that time, you'll see the links in there. Just search for we're gonna do a guessing game on that one too. But I'm thinking that when we do the guessing game, I don't know, we can defer to the guessing game police. Wimpy. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. We have to stop the show, guys. I was about to roll out, but hold on just a second. John C has hit the channel with a $20 super chat. Wow, John C. Everybody put JC. Put JC in the chat. He has hit the channel with a $20 super chat. He said the lunch fund. And yeah, guys, when I come out here, I don't even bring any lunch or anything to eat. Well, actually, I think I had some leftover graham crackers in here, but I try not to bring anything to eat because I'm only going to be out here for 2 hours. If I bring, it may it's out here a little longer. So what I do is I come out here, try to make things happen real quick and head back in. So big shout out to JC. We have John C hit the channel with the $20 super chat. You, sir, are the sponsor, the current sponsor of today's live stream. Really appreciate the $10 super chat that came in a little earlier. Who was it that hit me with the $10 super chat? Let's see, I've been doing so much, guys, I'm losing track. But yeah, definitely really appreciate that. We have the Mass Bass, Tid checking into the chat. Everybody shouting out JC. JC says, no problem, you're a great guy. Really appreciate that, JC. Really appreciate the strong support of the channel. All right, so we're gonna roll, and what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna hit 3 more well, actually maybe 2 more locations. And then we're gonna call it a day. But we're still gonna do the guessing game, guys. All right, we're back. We're back. Shout out to Clint Perry. I knew it was a familiar name, just couldn't remember which one. Shout out to Clint Perry. He hit the channel with the $10 super chat. Really, really appreciate that, sir. All right, so look at it, guys. It's nice and calm over here. But if you see, you can see that wind line right there. That wind line, the wind is picking up right over that area over there. But the thing that I'm having fun throwing is this new bait that I got. And like I showed you guys the setup, throwing it on a spinning rod. It is a 7-foot medium. And I would say that length is just about right because I'm able to twitch it like a jerk bait and walk it real good. I have it on 10-pound high-vis yellow braid to 10-pound fluorocarbon. And I'm tied that on with an Alberto knot. And on the end of that, I am throwing this new bait that I'm checking out. As you guys see, you can kind of see that cloud cover. So we have a nice overcast day. Let's see, where's the sun at? Can you see the sun? It's up there being covered up by those clouds. And I like it because that allows those fish for me to do what I need them to do on days like today. Because you guys know I like that top water bite. I'll come out here and keep throwing top water even when I can't get them to hit it because, that's kind of my specialty, guys. I like it. Shout out to Travis. Travis says, are you fishing? Oh, man, that's sick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And if you rewind it back a little bit, just go back about 5 minutes or so into the video. You'll see we just finished doing something we call the guessing game. And what that does is allow you guys to guess the weight of the fish as I catch them. And the winner gets a cash prize. So right now, Big Rage is the winner of the $15 guessing game on that fish that was caught. So we had 2 nice ones. I just released those and put them back into the lake, but we have one more in the live well. Let me just show you real quick. We have one more in the live well that we'll be doing a quick guess on in just a minute or two. He's sitting in here. Can you see him? He's swimming around a little bit in there. Let's see if he wants to come up and say hi. There he goes. It's a decent fish, but it's nowhere near as big as the other 2 that were caught. We've been out here. Generally, I try to come out for about 2 hours, catch a few fish, let you guys guess the weight so we can have some fun with it. All right. Craig says, where are you at? I'm at Lake Lanier, sir. Ace Carney says, looks like Lanier. Shout out to Ace. What's going on, buddy? We have Bash for him says, what is the outside temperature? I think somebody said the outside temp right now is around in the 70s. That's what it kind of feels like. It's not too cool. The sun is kind of peeking out now, so that top water bite that I was on may be kind of disappearing. But here's some fish out here about 80 feet out. Let's go ahead and get this out there. And you know that right there, I can make about a cast about 100 feet out. So let's see if they want to come up. Let's see if they're going to come up and talk to me. Man, that bait looks so lovely coming across the water. I know somebody got to come and eat it. I know you want to put your mouth on it. Oh, man, and there they come. There they come. They're coming into range, too, guys. They're coming into range. Let's scan it back out here a little bit. Where did they go? Let's make another long cast out there. Now, those casts are getting out there over 100 feet. Who was that? Sry? How do you pronounce that? Force swinging. Says, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, we're out here having some fun catching a few fishes. Nice, beautiful day out here on the lake. I'll be out here for a little bit longer. All right, I see some fish out there that definitely want to bite. They want to bite. They're like, swing it over here, MoneyBass. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to get something, guys. What? No takers? How could that possibly be? me show you guys what I see lined up out there. Do you see that? Those are some biggins. Those are what we call biggins out there. Shout out to, hold on, wait a second, lost my spot. Shout out to Clint Perry for the $10 super chat. And big shout out to JC. We have John C. hit me with the $20 super chat. You are the current sponsor of today's live stream. And what I always say, guys, each day, each week that we are out here, whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker during the live stream is the sponsor of that live stream, because this channel is supported by you guys, the viewers, subscribers. Oh my goodness, did you see it? Did you see it, guys? Did you see him? He came right on up and said, give me that. Give me a bite of that. The rod is bending. We have a little bit of bendation going on. Oh my goodness. He's shaking his head. That fish is like SMH. I gotta shake my head for you, MoneyBass. But I don't know how well I have it hooked. And I can't tell how big this fish is because it's not really fighting yet. It doesn't like that I'm pulling it towards me, but it's not diving or anything like that. So let's see. Let's see what it's gonna do. Do you see the bendation? For anybody that's new to the channel, oh my goodness, it's a good one, guys. It's a good one. It just saw me and now it's digging. Now it's digging. It saw me. Am I gonna get it to the boat? Oh my God. Oh. You know what I need to start calling this? It's hat and hoodie season. Am I gonna be able to get the net to get him? Because I can't tell how many hooks are in this fish, guys. I got the net. I got the net. Oh, I got him. Woo, he's going wild. This fish is like I'm a wild one. It's like I'm mad. I'm mad, MoneyBass. You stuck me in the mouth. This fish is like, I thought we had a, where my pliers at? All right, so this fish is like, I thought we had an agreement. I thought you weren't gonna come out here and just stick us in the mouth like this. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be doing another episode of the guessing game, guys. Oh my goodness. This fish is like, hey buddy, my mouth hurts. All right, so let's go ahead and get these hooks out of your mouthpiece real quick so your mouth won't be hurting as bad. Just stay calm, remain calm so that you don't share those hooks with me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at the stomach. You gotta change your voice on that right there. Do you see that? Look at the stomach. It's big. The fish is like, hey, I'm obese. I'm a fatty. My stomach is big, but my waist is small. You know, I got a nice figure. Let's check the mouthpiece. Do you see in the mouth right there? Wait a minute, the mouth is smooth. Where's the patch out on your tongue? You're not a large mouth. Now, that's not right. Let me show it to you again, guys. There we go. Oh, my goodness. That's a nice one. That's what we call that right there, a nice one. The stomach is fat. That's what we call a fatty. Fatty girl. Anybody know about Keith Murray? Fatty girl right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who likes those fat girls? All right, so did you guys see that one? Did you guys see that one hit the top water bait? Now, remember, we lost one that was bigger than all of the ones that we've caught so far. So we'll put this one back on Boo. All right, what's this fish's name right here? We need a name for him right there. What's her name gonna be? She's looking at you. Isn't she sexy? She's pretty. You see those nice colors? Oh yeah, she's lovely. Isn't she lovely? All right, look at the back strap. Do you see the back strap right there? She's like, hey, my stomach is big, but my waist is small. I got a nice figure. All right, we're gonna drop her down in the live well. You guys have seen the fish. So, all right, so there we go. Look at it. It's well over 15 inches. It's a good one. It's a good fish right there. Oh yeah, they were like, yeah, we didn't want to bite for you the other day, MoneyBass, but today's a little different day. All right, so there we go. Susan. Oh, yeah. Did you guys see Susan? Texas Noob said Peggy. Bass for him says Boo. Texas Noob says, oh, I like fat girls. Does anybody know anything about Keith Murray? Keith Murray and LL? Has anybody ever heard that? Fatty girl. All right, so let's see. So Don Barks. Let's see. Should we go with Susan or Peggy? I kind of like Susan. We'll go with Susan. So you guys saw Susan? Susan came up and said, oh yeah, give me that. Kapow. Did anybody see the top water hit on that one? If you saw it when the fish hit, put yes. I don't know if it was in the camera view whenever that one hit. But if it was, put yes in the chat if you saw that fish hit. RB says, what's your favorite lure? My favorite lure is top water. How about that? My favorite lure is a technique. So if you take a look, let me just show you a quick rundown. I'm a skimmer. I have a Sammy. I have a riser. I have a shishimi. And over here, that's in the reserve tank right now, I got a gunfish. This is a jerk bait that I was throwing yesterday. I don't know if I even need to throw it today. But I also have a storm. What was this thing called, guys? A storm. Goodness, I forgot the name of this bait. What's the name of this bait in the chat? It's a storm lure. It's like a popping lure. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, that's what your partner MoneyBass like. My favorite lure is called top water. Anything that I can get those fish to come up and hit on top is what I love. All right, shout out to Patricia. Aaron says name that fish Patricia, but we're going with Susan. We got Susan in the live well. Texas Nuke says Keith Murray. Yes, sir. He knows about Fatty Girl. Fatty Girl. All right, Bass for him says no. It was way out there. Okay. Yeah, that was a very, very long cast. I told you guys I like to throw it out there. See, look at this. These fish right here, they're like 95 feet to 100 feet out. Oh my goodness. And they're schooling right there. Am I gonna get it? Oh, I didn't make the cast long enough. Oh my goodness, guys. They were schooling right there. They're still out there. Let's go ahead and get a long cast this time. But they were schooling. That's the best way to catch them. Now that cast is about 100 feet out. If I had put the cast out there the first time, I would have got it. Well, Mama always told me it was gonna happen. Oh my God. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Do you see the soldiers? Have you guys ever marched in formation? Side to side with your fellow soldiers next to you? That's the way we used to look. Marching on base. We were lined up just like those soldiers. All right, so we're gonna make a long cast. Let's try to get a 150-foot cast out there. Man, I love this setup right here. Shout out to the Mass Bass. Tid said top water all day. Oh, yeah, baby. Top water all day. Gotta love it. Top water all day, man. I need to put that on a hat. Maybe I'll put that on one of the hoodies. Make sure you guys click the link that you see that says, I think it says merch or products. Does anybody see a link on the screen that says something about a store or products or anything like that? Man, those soldiers are lined up, but they're not coming up. They're like, oh man, we think MoneyBass is out there. We think MoneyBass is out there. We know what he'll do to our mouthpiece if we go up there and take a look. But I think I might be able to trick another one in just a second. John C. says, do you like paddle tails? I like them. I like them when fish bite them. But depending on the lake, I can't really get them to activate on that too much. There we go. It was a storm chug bug. There we go. Shout out to John C. He said, yeah, we use them for striped bass. Oh, yeah, they'll hit that chug bug out here, too. Top water all day. I'm going to put that on a hoodie, guys. How many people would want a hoodie that says top water all day with a fish on there? I think that would be nice right there. I might put that in the, put that up for some of my merch. What do you guys think? Top water all day. Let's see. Aaron says, ever use the whopper plopper? Yes, sir. That whopper plopper has caught me some nice fish. All right, Don Bark says, thank you all who served and are serving. You are a special kind of work in today's world, and that takes a lot of courage. With much respect to all. Thank you. All right, big shout out to Don Barks. Really appreciate that. Texas Noop says, the fish are saying that they don't want you to mess up their Nelly grill. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get all off in that mouthpiece. The Burning Season says, money got that hat sugar mama. He always on the water. Oh, what you mean, man? Listen to Burning Season. Burning Season's like, what is really going on? What's going on out here? What is going on in these YouTube streets? Oh, man. All right, Robert B says, I just bought you 500 subscribers for $20. How did you do that? Really appreciate it. All right, let's see. The Burn Season says, money served as the barrack bunny. I was actually the house mouse. Has anybody heard of what a house mouse? Does anybody know what a house mouse is? Let's see if anybody knows what the house mouse is. That's what I was. I was the house mouse. The Burning Season says, what's a house mouse? Yep, that was me. I was the house mouse. Does anybody know what the house mouse is? Tony says, money, being a top water lover, are you familiar with the Z-Man Hellraiser? Yes, sir. It is up there, up at the top. So, yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never used that one. That's the one that's kind of a funny looking bait. John C says, brackish bass, got it named right away. Okay, all right. Does anybody know what the house mouse is in the Air Force? Anybody, somebody. Oh my goodness, they're out there schooling. They're schooling, guys, they're schooling. And they're within casting distance with this bait I got. I think I get it. Got it right where they're at. Ah, man. Oh, didn't get it, guys. Didn't get it. Big Ivy says, a house mouse is the one that keeps the barrack up and clean, keep all the inmates ready to keep their locker box nice. So, Big Ivy, were you in the military? All right, let's see. Pale Rider, shout out to Pale Rider. He says duty NCO of the barracks. Oh, shout out to Pale Rider, bass for him. So were you guys in the military? Pale Rider, bass for him. Let's see, who else? Texas Noop. Let's see, John C. What is that? Brackish bass. So Pale Rider, bass for him, Big Ivy. Were you guys in the military? Tony says the house mouse sounds racist. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Let's see. All right, Texas Noop says, yes, sir, 32 years. What branch were you in, Texas Noop? Oh, man, that's funny. The Burning Season says, house mouse is a fancy name for a maid. Oh, man, I was kind of a little different when I was in the military, guys. I mean, I could tell you a few little stories about it. All right, Texas Noop says Army. So you guys had the house mouse in the Army too? All right, because I was in the Air Force. Pale Rider says I was in the National Guard, 77 to 83. All right, shout out to Pale Rider. Big Ivy says something like that. Something like that. Oh, my goodness. I stopped it, guys. Did you see me stop and start talking to you guys? That fish came up and started hitting at the bait while I was talking, and I stopped reeling. We got another one, and it's a good one. It's a good one. You know how you spell good one? G-U-D apostrophe N. It's a good one. We got a good one on here. It's not really fighting yet. And you know what that means? That means it hasn't seen the boat. But you know what you guys can see? The bendation. Do you see the bendation? Somebody wants to call me during the bendation. Who is this? Oh my goodness. We have the bendation going on. The bendation is real. It's trying to pull drag. It's trying to pull drag, but I don't think it's a Bertha. I think I have him hooked pretty good. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh my goodness, don't try to jump on me. It was trying to jump on me. It said, let me come up and take a look. Is that MoneyBass that got me in my mouthpiece? Ah, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Ah, it's going nuts on me. It's going nuts. It's like MoneyBass. Oh my God. Do you see what we have here? Do you see it? Oh my goodness. Big Ivy says I was in prison boot camp. Oh my goodness. Do you see it? It tried to spit the hook. But you know what happens when you try to spit it? It has a double set of treble hooks on there. So one of those other treble hooks got you, but it came right off. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach on that one. Oh my God. It's a beast. We call this beastification. Do you see that? Do you see it? It's lovely. Let's take a look at that mouthpiece. Do you see the tongue? That little patch right there? Yes, this is a spotted bass. This is what we call one of those Magnum spotted bass on Lake Lanier. Look at the stomach. Look at the girth. You guys know what girth is on these bass? Let me just show you real quick. The girth is real. Let's start him at that 10-pound mark right there. Let's put it on the backside. At 10 inches, the girth is real. It's 5 inches. 5 inches of girth. Can you guys see that girth? Girthification is real. Just like the bendation. It is a real word. It's a real word out here in these YouTube streets. All right, guys. And let me show you something. Isn't that what Fire Marshal Bill used to say? Let me show you something. All right, now check this out. Look at that. Look at the stomachs on there. These are some good ones. That's what we call them. So, man, we got 3 more in here for the guessing game. Is Steve Wimpy still in the chat? I think Steve Wimpy is like, hey, man, I think the guessing game may be over for the day. He's like, man, we can't be doing all of these guesses. There's too many of them. Too many guesses going on down there. But that one right there, let's see, where did it go? Where did the coil tag go? There we go. Let me just show you the stomach one more again on that one. Oh my goodness. The girth. The girth is real. Oh my God. Isn't that what Brackets just said? Oh my God. This dude makes words like me. Oh yeah. The bendation is real. Yeah. That's right. Bendology 101 is what we call today's class. Oh my goodness. Hold on just a second. What has just happened in the chat? Things are going haywire. Things are going off the rails. Did somebody just hit the channel with a super chat? Clint Perry said, I think today's fishing is worth another super chat. Oh my God. He hit us with the $10 super chat. Big shout out to Clint Perry. I think that puts you up there for today's. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. I think that puts you up here for today's sponsor. I think it definitely does. Big shout out to Clint Perry. Oh yeah, we're out here catching them. We are out here catching them today. Let's see what else you guys are talking about in the chat. Once again, everybody put CP in the chat. Put CP for Clint Perry in the chat. He is now the sponsor of today's live stream. Really appreciate that, sir. Well, actually, I think you're the co-sponsor of today's live stream. Oh, my goodness. And they're schooling right here in front of us. Right here in front of us, guys. Right here in front of us. All right, shout out to Clint Perry and John C. Everybody put CP in the chat. Put CP in the chat for me, guys. All right, the sun is starting to peek out a little bit. Now, I paused that bait last time, and I stopped to talk to Big Ivy, talking about he was in prison boot camp. Now, is that a true story, Big Ivy? Because if it is, you may have some stories to tell. Big Ivy said, no, I was in prison boot camp. He was in a different boot camp than what I was in. But yeah, guys, I was the house mouse. All right, really appreciate everybody for shouting out. Clint Perry stepping up big, hitting the channel with the $20 in super chats for today. Now, has anybody been here since I've started the chat today? If anybody has been here from the start, put start in the chat. Put start in the chat if you have been here the entire time watching for today. We've been out here catching some pretty decent fish. But you know, if I wasn't streaming, if I wasn't talking, guys, and I was just out here fishing, oh my goodness, it'd be a whole different animal. Your partner MoneyBass would have had a whole bunch of fish to the boat today, because I'd have been sticking and moving. 1 or 2 fish, pack up and jet. Within 15 minutes, I'd probably be at, I don't know, be at 3 different spots. So 15 minutes, 3, so that'd be about 12 spots per hour. 12 fish per hour. Steve Wimpy, shout out to Steve Wimpy. He said, Steve Wimpy said start. All right, so Steve Wimpy has been here watching from the start. He said he's watching and working. Who else has been watching the entire live stream today? So we've been catching some real nice fish. Steve Wimpy says trying to work and watch. Bracket says, I need to get after it. Shout out to Big Ivy. He's been here from the start. You guys see those badges next to the name? Those are the members of the Money Team, the strongest supporters of the channel. They are the members of the channel, guys. Steve Wimpy, he is hosting, sponsoring the guessing game. And now we call that Bass for Cash. And if you take a look in the description, you will see the rules and regulations for the Bass for Cash game. Right now we're waiting for who was it? Rage? Was it Big Rage? To come back to collect that $15 for today. And if he does not, then it rolls over to tomorrow. Shout out to Big O. What's going on? Glad to have you in the chat. Man, these fish are eating today. I was supposed to be off the water an hour ago. But I can't leave. I didn't bring any food to eat or anything. And I did that so that I wouldn't stay out here longer than what I was supposed to. But it's not happening. Because you guys know, being in the military, sometimes you didn't get, you may have wanted something to eat, but you didn't get to eat anyway. So it doesn't really bother me too much to be out here with my stomach rubbing on my backbone. So I can keep on fishing and sticking some of these fish. So we had Texas Snoop, we had Pale Rider. Who else said they were in the military? Who else was it? Pale Rider, Texas Snoop. Shout out again to Clint Perry. Big Spot. Oh, yeah. Terry C., 21 years in the Army. Big shout out to you. Shout out to Pale Rider. I like that name. Texas Snoop. Oh, I was not. What is missing? A free meal in the military. GSO says, what state you fishing in? I'm fishing in Georgia. I'm out here fishing Lake Lanier, Georgia. We're just doing some fan casting right now. Let's get over here to the edge of the boat. Let's see if we can pop this, try it a little different with the rod tip up. Let's see how it makes it react. Yeah, I think it works better with the rod tip down. But yeah, this is a setup that I just set up last night, guys. All right, let's see. Bracket says, see you guys, God bless. And I think a house mouse is a tech of some kind, not military. No, I was the house mouse in the military. Basically, I took track of the records and stuff like that. Really what I did, I kind of got in trouble a little bit, guys, when I was in the military, because I would kind of try to do things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. So I would walk around. One of the things that I learned was that if you have a clipboard and a pen and you walk around pointing at stuff and jotting down notes, that the other officers and sergeants and stuff, they think someone has already told you to do something so they don't mess with you. So that was one of the tricks of the trades of the house mouse. You grab a clipboard and a pen and just kind of point around and maybe every once in a while tell somebody something to do. And they think, oh my goodness, did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, he wasn't hooked good. Wasn't hooked good, guys. Oh my God, but it was a good one. I think it was Bertha's cousin. I think it was Bertha's cousin. Let's get back out there. I think it was Bertha's cousin. Burn season says, I seen it. You saw that one come out? That one came out of the water, guys. Let me put a thumbs up right there so I can go back and watch the replay on that one. Let me give it another thumbs up. I want to see that one because that one came out of the water. If you guys are watching or rewind it back a little bit, I think you'll actually be able to see that fish when it came out of the water. It was like I want it. I sees you and I want you. That fish was talking to it. I sees you and I want you. The GSO says there's a whole village under you. Oh yeah, it's a good day. The burning season says make it into a YouTube short on how to set the hook. It got away. How not to set the hook. Now, so the problem is when it hit it, I don't think it had the hook good. And then when I did go to kind of put some force on it, the hook came out. With these hooks, I kind of like letting the fish hook itself. With these treble hooks. That's why I'm throwing this on a medium. Can you see that? A schmedium. Right there. You can't really see it, but yeah, so this is a medium action. Man, I had some things I was supposed to do. But fishing first, right? You can't leave the fish when they're biting like this. Oh my God. Ah, the wind got me. Man, look at, oh, and they're schooling right there too. Oh my goodness. Come on, please, please, please. Can you guys see these fish schooling? Am I late to the party? I think I'm late to the party, guys. Yep, I was late to the party. Let's hurry up and get it back in just in case they start schooling again. Oh, my goodness. So the wind started picking up and it got me. All right, let's see. What are you guys saying in the chat? GSO says, nah, literally a village was flooded years ago. Yes, you are correct. Uh-oh, guys. Time is ticking on me. Let's see. The burning season says, the worst is when you set the hook and they jump 4 feet and instantly come off. Yes, sir. This one did not jump up. It kind of dove on me and was able to get unpinned. The mass bass, Ted says, are you throwing an I'm a skimmer bait? Yes, sir. I sure am. GSO says, the lake you're on was an African-American village. Then it got flooded years ago. GSO's done a little bit of history research. All right, shout out to Stephen Wimp. He says, how many total catches today? I'm not sure. How many guys would you, how many would you say that I've caught today, guys, for the people that's been watching? How many would you say I've caught total? I know I had 2 nice ones come off. Well, actually 3, because this one that just happened just now. And I'm thinking I probably got 5 to the boat. I think I'd say today was a good day. Does anybody know that artist? Today was a good day. GSO says, hey man, that lake is haunted. What are you doing out there? You're catching some haunted fish. John says they gave the people of that village plenty of money to relocate via the army. Look into the entire story first, guys. All right, Kent says, where do you fish? I'm currently on Lake Lanier, Georgia, out here catching some spotted bass. Barry the Sabine King says, have you tried a spy bait on those schoolers? They've just been following the spy bait for me. The spy bait action has kind of died. All right, let's see. GSO says, I did a bit of research in a couple years back. Big Q says, is that the bone color? Yes, sir, that's the bone color. So if you take a look, all right, we have a fellow fisherman out there. You see him scooting by. All right, let's see. There they go. Scooting across the lake. I'm not sure who that is. That may be a pro because they have like a Daiwa wrap on their boat. Does anybody know a pro that has a Daiwa wrap on their boat? Because actually I saw them when they were putting in. We put in at the same time. The burning season says Ice Cube. Well, oh, wait a minute. The burning season knows a little something, something. All right. Barry the Sabine King says Cube. Dale says Cube. Big O says Cube. All right. The burning season says, let me see. Not hard. Gotcha. All right. Let me see. Uh-oh. We have the Irish Alabamian checking in. Says hi from Alabama. Yuli, what's going on? Says, I didn't have to use my AK. I'd like to say today was a good day. All right. Big Ivy says 3 and like 4 possible. Okay. GSO is, let me see, it's Smith Mountain Lake, the town of Monroe, Virginia. All right. Let's see. Vegeta. Oh, okay. So maybe that's him out here. Are they fishing Lake Lanier or something like that? Shout out to Pale Rider, says whole buzzard. Mass Bass. Ted says very little compensation was given for the amount of property. Tony says that they never moved the graves at the... Okay, you guys are getting into some history information down here. The burning season says back when rap music had meaning. Oh, yeah. Things are terrible nowadays, guys. Things are terrible. Terrible. All right, they're at it again, guys. And missed it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What is wrong with that fish's mouth? Look at him. Do you see him? Do you see that? Do you see that mega live imaging? What is wrong with that fish's mouth? How could it miss that bait? The fish's mouth is crooked. Let me slow it down for him a little bit. See if they like a wounded bait. There they go. They're coming up to it. All right, this looks like a job for a shishimi. Does anybody know what a shishimi is? The burning season, not the claps. Oh no, not the claps. Don't make it clap burning season. Oh no. All right, let's hit him with the shishimi. Let's hit him in the mouthpiece. Man, this thing was casting way farther than that before. Yeah, the wind has picked up a little bit, and this is not casting like it should. All right. Well, we had some fun in the sun. Let's pack up and roll out. Let's roll to another spot, guys. Let's see what I'm missing. See if I'm missing any action out here. All right, so yeah, we've been rolling, guys. We're at 127 likes. I'd like to say today was a good day. For Girtha. All right, we have Lawn Care for Life checking in. Says, doing any good? Oh yeah, we have some nice ones. We've caught some good ones. Burning season says, am I going live tonight? Man, do you think I should go live tonight? You know, these live streams out here on the water are a lot more productive, and it seems as though you guys like these a lot better. If I was to go live tonight, what do you think would be a good topic of discussion for tonight's live stream? Technically, I need to, because Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern is my time for my weekly live streams. Bernard checking in says, that's hello for me. All right. I am fishing Lake Lanier, Georgia. Out here catching a few spotted bass. Big Ivy says, what pros are staying in Bassmasters and what pros are leaving the major league? Daryl says, fall bass fishing. All right. Don Bark says, being mega live. Do you want to talk about banning some mega live? It's too easy to be out there catching those fishes with that mega live on your boat. And I don't like it. The Sabine King says, talk about thoughts of the hydro wave. Does it work or not? I had one, but got rid of it. And actually, you know, I have one, but whenever I give you guys my boat tour, I keep forgetting to mention it because I don't use it. I don't really use it. All right, let's see. Man, And I'm not sure why this thing is not casting like it used to. Maybe these cool days have kind of slowed it down a little bit. So I'll stick to my ace in the hole right now. You know, when you set up a new rod and reel and everything, and you get out there and it's performing, it's working. It makes you feel good. Tom Mick says, Chug Bug. Don Bark says, let me see, I want to talk General Tire Team Series. What's going on, Andre? Says, just signed on. Could you break down what you're doing? All right, we can do that. Top Hat says, backlash for 50 bucks. All right, so let's see. What was it? Somebody's asking about the boat. What kind of boat do you have? All right, so we'll go over the boat real quick. All right, so I am running a Nitro Z20. All right, so Nitro Z20. And I have 2 units on the front. I have Mega Live. I have 360 imaging. The 360 imaging is right over here on the side. I had the target lock connected right here. It's actually at home sitting on the counter. Just haven't put it back on the boat yet. Not sure. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put it back on the boat or not. I have 2 shallow water anchors, Minn Kota talons on the back. For anybody that does not know, whenever you're in shallow water, these shoot spikes down into the ground that will hold the boat in place. And I'm running a 250 Pro XS 4-stroke motor. At the console, I'm running 2 units. I have a 10-inch Helix over here that I run my my side scan, down scan sonar on this side. I run my mapping and side scan sonar on this side. That unit is just sitting down here in the seat because I do not have the other knob. You see this knob right here? That knob is kind of bent, and the other one is missing. So I have to get replacements for those and just haven't taken the time to do that yet. All right, let's set a few things up over here. The fish are biting. They're biting pretty good. All right, somebody asked me, what was it, about the, let's see, what was it? Andre said, what have I been doing today? So the plan for today was the top water bite. So that's what I have been doing, is focusing on the top water bite, just running to different points. And really on this lake, you can just run to just about any point on the lake and just scan around if you have live imaging, and you'll start seeing some fish. If not, just go ahead and make some cast out there, see if you can get some fish to come up and hit it. But on an overcast day like today, so if you take a look around, you see that the clouds are out there. The sun, let's see, where's the sun at? The sun is up there hiding behind those clouds. So on these overcast days like this, these are the days for me that are good, because I like top water fishing. I like catching fish on top, so you can see those fish come up and jump out of the water, chasing the bait, all of that good stuff. And for you guys, the viewers, I think it's kind of fun to see those fish coming up, chasing the bait, especially when they come out of the water and when they're schooling, because you guys can see that. So that's what I kind of focus on. All right, here they come, coming up to the top again, guys. Look at that. I paused it and he hit it. Somebody said set the hook. Let me pull the hook into him. Can you see the bendation? Can you see? Oh, that is why. So who was that? The burning season that was saying about setting the hook? Oh my goodness. Let me see if I have my... All right, guys, we're going to have to end this live stream with that. Power is about to die. We had a great day out here, and we are out, guys. We're gone.